Hello, this is everything I eat in a day as a vegan who got to try the new Beyond Meat Steak Filet today. A whole family review incoming. But I started my morning with an easy breakfast of oatmeal, which I added some chocolate caramel sea salt flavored protein powder and chia seeds to, and then I mixed that really well. And on top I had a sliced pear. And of course I had a bucket of coffee served with soy milk. I'm definitely in a lull with a little friend, you know? I need this girl and her little friend to get to the business that they want to get to. There's too much farting around on bikes and bothering the neighbors. And then my lunch on this day was just a really creative use of leftovers. I had half a can of refried beans left, so I started sauteing some garlic and spices and then adding the beans and some water to it and mixing that on up to make them taste good, and then I chopped up most of a head of iceberg lettuce. And then this is the silken tofu crema that I made to go on top of my enchiladas on Tuesday, and I decided to transform it into something else by adding a chipotle pepper and adobo and some ranch mix. So now it's silken tofu chipotle ranch dressing. So I put that on top of my iceberg lettuce leaves, and the plate consists of that and then some refried beans and also a couple of corn tortillas. This is one of those meals that's definitely food. It's good food. It's not fancy food, but what it definitely is food. Anyway, on to the main event. I got this in the mail. Beyond Meat said, "Would you like to try this for free?" And I said, "I absolutely would. Thank you." It's got 28 grams of protein, which I think is pretty great. And it's made of a combination of wheat protein, fava bean protein, and mycelium protein. They were like, every single substitute meat ingredient, we're just going to put them in one. So I dried that out and let it rest as instructed. Then I also cut up a can of beets and oiled them and put them in the oven to roast. And then before cooking, I seasoned my Beyond Meat steak fillets with some salt, lemon, pepper, and garlic granules. And then I put some butter in the pan and seared them. A little too much, but that's okay. And then I decided to make this topping for the steak with the best pickles in the world from Halsema Pickling Co. I combined a couple of those with some 5-pepper hot chow chow. So it's like sweet and hot and acidic, which I think goes really well on a steak. Also, when my beets were roasted, I put this really good balsamic vinegar that I got for 97 cents at the fresh market on it. It might have been $1.97. Sorry to deceive you. I also have some steamed broccoli. And so there's my plate. There's not a carbohydrate because that comes after. Please don't worry about it. It all shakes out in the end. So anyway, I cut into my steak. I've had one other steak substitute and I found it very soft, and the Beyond Meat one is not soft. Like, you actually have to put some effort into cutting it and chewing it, which I think is very pleasant. It does taste like Beyond Meat. It tastes like if Beyond Meat was a steak. My partner said this is the best $10 steak that you can buy. Collie said it's food. If that's not an endorsement, then I don't know what else could possibly be. All three of us really like the steak. Anyway, then we went to go see Backrooms and we had carbohydrate in the form of popcorn. We were not impressed by this movie, but it didn't cost us anything to go, so that's nice. And then later we waited in a really long line for Andia's, which is an ice cream shop. They were doing this midnight treat event. I got the coconut milk latte brulee, which is their vegan coconut milk based coffee ice cream with sugar on top, and then it's torched like a creme brulee. And it was really, really good. And also it was kind of fun to have ice cream so late. I don't live in a place where there's usually late night treats available. Anyway, thank you for watching. That's all. Love you. Bye.